On my last video, someone wanted to see a blue-green deck, so I figured I'd take a crack at it. Right now, there's only two styles of blue-green in the game, 1 Year War Rush or Wing Ramp. For today's deck profile, I want to take a crack at the former. Like yesterday, the point of this deck is to play cheaper units and get into your opponent's face and fast. Jims and Zakus to rush in for cheap cost, Gun Cannon to rest up for some gun tank targets, G-Fighter help your white base units get aggressive and avoid blockers, and 2 bases that will help with token generation. Corsica base is tremendously good with 2 ways to get either a big 4-2 or 2 little 1-1 Leos to get field advantage. White base is still one of the best bases in the game, having consistent and cheap ways to get bodies onto the field. Siege Ploy I threw in to help get those blockers out of the way. Not a whole lot of heavy hitters in this deck, admittedly, and you can change that. This deck focuses on cheaper plays, with the Gundam being about the middest range you can get. There's also variants of this deck you can try and play with, such as adding in Char with his Zakus and Gelgoog to take advantage of his synergy, which we'll see in the next profile deck I cover, or even splash in some Big Zams for some real endgame. The real struggle when making a deck like this is that a lot of Zeon cards rely on the rest of the set being Zeon, so deck support and synergy is lacking unless you play more generic cards. Overall, this deck strategy is to get in and end the game quickly before your opponent has any time to cook any kind of counterplay. And I do mean end it quickly, because anyone playing white will be able to mount a significant comeback with their blockers if they're not dead by the time you exhaust your ammo. But what about you at home? What would you use in this style of deck? What would you change? Let me know.